What's going on? What's happening, man? Y'all know what it is. Today we back for another episode of the My Truth Podcast Show. Today we have a very special guest, like always. This one right here. We going back to back with entrepreneurship, man. This is one of the biggest dogs in Toledo, man. He got his own. You've been making clothes for so long. He got the biggest, and I'm saying the biggest clothing brand in the Midwest, man, in my eyes and in my heart, my brother. We can't call you Bugatti no more. What we gonna call you? Gotti.
Gotti cool.
Gotti cool.
Bugatti,
man. I know him as Bugatti, man. I met you a long time when you was DJing, man. So I want to welcome you to my platform. You know, we ain't got no script on this motherfucker. Turn this thing down. But we ain't got no script on this motherfucker, man. I want to thank you, man, for coming through, man. It's been a long time coming. Can you hear? You good? I don't want you messing up your piece. That's why I ain't had using people don't turn them on, throw them on. You and Sade the only ones that threw them on. But
keep it queen.
Listen, man, she had a dope interview. I'm putting hers out this week, man. She had me crying and shit, man. This shit was crazy. Yeah, it was very emotional, man. So don't do that, man. Don't start crying and shit, Gotti, man. You know.
Oh, she started crying.
She started crying, and I was all like, I'm like, why is you doing that? But how's it been, man? How you doing, bro?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Being a dad, man.
How is it being a father, man?
I love it. Little dude is crazy, man.
It seemed like you knew him all your life.
Yeah, facts. He seemed like he knew me all his life.
How old is he now?
He 2. He'll be 3 October.
I see you got him playing soccer, man.
Yeah. So we gonna do it all.
How much fatherhood done changed you?
A lot, man. You really like see that a lot of shit don't really matter. You know what I mean? Like nothing really matter except family and, you know, your loved ones and raising, you know, your child. Okay.
I want to get into, because people just know you as the Mudman guy. Like, do people like, Mudman? They don't want to call your name no more.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
I know the feeling, man. I remember, man, when you was doing your merch, you was like the first person doing merch for real.
Yeah,
I feel
that was shit over 10 years ago.
Dude, that was probably like
2011. I started really doing merch. You know what I mean, like Bugatti shirts and shit like that. Yeah.
I never understood. You always had like everybody like this madness about. You always had people up in the uproar, whatever you did, right? Like you would just be like, "Well, you charge too much for DJing." It end up what you was charging that end up being a fee that niggas get now and they gotta charge, like for real. So like you always had something like something to your madness, man. Like whatever. When people said something about it, there was always something behind your name. It's like you came in when I met you. You was a brand. I don't know why. Like where do you get that from?
I don't know. I guess like just YouTube. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of travel and a lot of like studying other people, you know, that did it before me in bigger cities and stuff like that. Yeah. So you started out as a DJ. What brought you to that part when you used to DJ? Yeah. So I went to Owens and they had like this Pell Grant.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and my granny was like, "Man, do not spend the money on shoes, because I love shoes. You know what I mean? Like, don't spend it on something you can make some money on or whatever, and something you like. You know what I mean? That you can make some money." And shit, I brought some turntables and a laptop with the Pell Grant or whatever, with the what you call a refund. You know what I mean? And
what was your first board?
I had DJ Seth Floss. He the one who made me interested in DJing. I used to, when I was in high school, going to Glenville and in Cleveland, they used to like sneak us in this spot called The View, and he used to be rocking, be on the mic and shit like that. So I ended up just asking him over Twitter, like, "Man, I'm thinking about DJing. What should I get?" And he was like, let's get some techniques. You learn like the original way you'll be able to do anyway. So I bought some techniques.
Is it now? I want to ask you this because I'm surprised what I'm about to ask you. I want to ask you, is this story true? They said DJ Lightning Rod came to try to help you.
Lightning Rod, okay.
And he came to try to help you. They said you turned towards him and said, "No disrespect, but I got this." and sent you back upstairs. And he said, I went upstairs and said, told your mom or something like, your son, he got it. I'm gone.
I don't remember that. But,
he told me that story,
I don't
man.
remember that, but probably I was in a whole different mode then. Yeah, probably. I don't remember though.
He told me that story, but I cracked up laughing, like, because I believe I could hear you saying some shit like that, like, I got it, bro. You ain't got it.
I do remember it was like this meeting.
Yeah.
And I felt like they set it up for me or whatever, but it was like a DJ meeting. It was like all like the OGs, like they was there and whatever, and they was basically talking about like pricing, and we like kind of like be on the same.
I remember that.
The same like level, or we all charge like a minimum.
Yeah.
You know, we can go above, but we charge a minimum. And I felt like somebody probably told them that I was like undercutting them or something, but I'm like, I get way more than that. You know what I mean? I was like, this shit crazy. Like, I think they set this up for me, but
I think they did. I remember this is why I wasn't even DJ. I wasn't thinking about it. I remember you was ruffling feathers, man.
Yeah.
And that when I can't, now that I DJ now, it's probably like, how can I put it? Yeah, it'd be like you ruffle feathers around, and then but the real ones always fuck with you and show you.
No, that's a
respect.
fact. I appreciate him too, especially Big Lou, bro. He shows so much love, bro.
That's
always.
Listen, bro. Every day a CD or something come out, I don't know how he finds the time, but he gets it to my email.
To this day, I be getting emails from Lou, like all the new albums, like the intros, the edited versions. Like,
he sent me the Kanye West before it was out.
Word.
Yeah, the Donda shit. I was like, this nigga Lou too good.
Nah, Lou, that dude, man, for sure. I really appreciate him. I'm talking about if I need speaker, whatever I need, he had me, and he ain't never charged me or nothing. He just always looked out. He really how I got my start. He was DJing a icebreaker. I threw my own icebreaker. I had this shit called Ever Since '88 or whatever.
I remember that.
Me and my dog Gerry, we was trying to like start our little promotion group or something when I first started DJing, and we kind of like went up against the what you call them, the frats or whatever.
Yeah.
And they was around the corner. I forget what it was called, but we was at like Eclipse, and right around the corner under like the LaSalle building, they had like a club down there.
Yeah.
And Lou was DJing that. We closed early because it wasn't a soul in our party, you feel what I'm saying? So we walked around there. I had my shit, I had my mic stand and my laptop, and Lou was like, shit, you want to get on? And then I'm like, I was kind of nervous, but like, fuck it, I got on. And then, with Toledo, it's like a bunch of Cleveland people, and I went to school in Cleveland, so I had all their music. I just was going crazy, and ever since then, they was booking me. I was like, oh, that was love.
Hey, I remember people used to be like, Bugatti from the
Cleveland,
dude DJ Bugatti from Cleveland. I'm like, who the fuck is from Cleveland?
Everybody thought I was from Cleveland. I don't know why.
I swear to God, they be like, man, that nigga from Cleveland. Man, we ain't booking no Cleveland. Nigga, I said, do y'all know who the fuck he is? This nigga is not from Cleveland, dude. I don't know where. I never knew till we got older where it came from, because I never asked you, like you just said you went to. I never knew about the Glenville situation.
Yeah, I went to Solon. It's like a suburb, and after my sophomore year, I feel like I moved out there, and I went to Solon. Then, like towards like the fourth, it's like super duper. Like as far as statistics, like they got the best, like one of the best schools. So I got kicked out of there for like attendance or something. It wasn't even nothing crazy, but I ended up seeing Ted getting senior. His father, he was like a security guard at a cheerleading competition. I went with like my mom and shit, and he was like, "Where your mom at?" or whatever. And I'm like,
your mama know everybody?
No, he didn't. No, he
didn't know her?
He didn't know. We in Cleveland. He's like, "Where your mama at?" I'm like, looked at him crazy, like, "What, dude?" Like, I just kept going, and then he came up in the stands where me and my mom was sitting. It's like, "Hey, your son, like, he need to come play football for me or whatever."
Yeah.
And probably like he had so much clout. Probably like a week. I'm talking, I'm kicked out. Probably like a week. He had me coming like all the way down to the hood to Glenville, had me in classes, enrolled, all my grades changed, all type of shit. I was like, yo, that shit crazy.
Why you? So you didn't stick with the football shit?
Actually, I had like this packet, right? I had this packet with this, I forget the lady name, man, but it was my math teacher. She gave me this packet for the whole fucking like all they all the work they did or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had to complete the packet. I complete probably about 70% of it, but she wouldn't give me the passing grade. And in Cleveland, like they Cleveland public schools, you can't have no F or whatever. You know what I mean? And I came from Solon with like, it's like 60% F. I probably had like, I ain't go to school, so it was like 13%, 15%. Like my percentage was crazy. She wouldn't put me up to an F. So all my classes was passed except that math class, and I couldn't play. So that's why I stopped playing football.
But I see, I never knew you played football. I always knew you was the hooper.
Yeah, I had like offers and everything from like Eastern Michigan, all type of shit, just off of camps that summer, like playing with Glenville. Yeah.
You shit me.
Swear to God.
Wow, I never knew that, bro. I never, man, what? I never knew that. Like,
everything.
I never knew. I always just knew you could hoop.
Yeah.
Your whole family could hoop except for Super J. He can't hoop. I don't think he's not the best hooper.
Hey, he was like MVP like a year ago, 2 years ago in the what is Dunkin' for
Donations? Yeah, because he just athletically strong. JoJo's a wrestler too, wasn't he?
Facts.
Yeah,
facts.
he was.
He could fight for sure.
That dude, man, that's my dude. Damn, that was my first interview. My first interview on my show in 2017 with Super J.
Word.
My first to sit down and be like, all right, this is what I want to do and chase my dream.
Yeah.
It was him. I want to get into your upbringing a little bit. Where did you grow up in Toledo?
On Belmont. So 1600 block, 1676 Belmont to be exact. My granddad, grandmother house. Yeah. And I mean all around. So my grandmother lived on Avondale. And then my great grandmother lived on Vance. And so I can literally like cross the alley. And that's where I was at.
How was it growing up over there?
It was cool. It was fun. We was outside playing and shit. You know what I mean? Like I used to play at this lady house named Lovey May. Like I used to be there every day. It was hella kids over there. We used to just play my dog Gino. Like we really used to like have a ball on Brown and Belmont.
When did what was your first love with fashion hit? Like was it at that age on Belmont or where was it?
So my mother, I was always kind of like spoiled. Like she used to just come. She be gone. She always traveling and shit, be in the streets. But she'd just come back with all the J's and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I always like had a little drip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you did. You did.
And my grandmother, she used to just make it work. You know what I mean? However she had to, she used to work. And now that I'm looking back on it, she like used to really like probably struggle to be buying me J's and shit, but she did.
And it was around there. What was your favorite pair of J's as a kid?
Probably the ones I remember is probably like the black and red 12s.
Oh, them tough.
Yeah, I remember when I got them. Like I was outside playing, and I seen my mom coming down the street. I ran down the street home, and she like had the box, and I was like, "Yo, what? These bitches is hard."
What was the fit with them? With them? You don't remember the fit with them? Oh, you gotta remember the fit. Back in that era, though, it probably was a tank top. I used to wear had a Jordan tank, the Bulls tank tops with that motherfucker. I remember them my favorite 12s. I thought the playoffs that just came out was my favorite, but now that you say that, them was my favorite 12s.
It was the cleanest ones, like just black and red. It was hard.
Them was a tough. Damn, them was tough. You get through that. So, and you mentioned you went to college, right? What led you to college? Because a lot of people say, well, college isn't for everybody. How do you feel about people that say things like that?
I understand it because it wasn't for me. You know what I mean? I never really was like want to like do really well in school. You know what I mean? I just wanted to go. I just wanted to do something different. Like I wanted that check for sure, But even after the check, I was at Owens. I still wanted to go to UT to like meet all the frats and all that on some networking type shit.
Yeah,
I definitely recommend it for like networking, and kind of get to know yourself. You know what I mean? I think everybody should go. You can always just drop out, but unless you got motion beforehand, you know what I mean? Unless you know exactly what you want to do and you don't need college. I mean, but if you in business and you can go to college, it's good networking. So it don't really make sense not to go,
So you get out of high school, you go to college. Now I remember this. You had the DJ span because we kind of all over a little bit, but the DJ span, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember we did the mixtape, the 420.
Yeah.
She ain't never heard me in your mixtape, huh? She ain't never heard it.
No.
We did a mixtape just about weed, everything. I still got the tape.
Yeah.
I still got the CD at the house.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I still got the CD at the
I don't know
house.
if I got the file, so I need it.
I think it's on. I think it still might be on.
If you got the file, definitely send it to me. That was hard, though.
Yeah, that mixtape was
was
hard.
hard.
It might. I don't know if it's in the car. I gotta look. But oh shit! I think not all hip hop. What was that thing that everybody used to DJ? Live mixtapes is still on there.
Oh, for real?
I think it's still on there. 420.
Damn, that website's still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
I
I was on there, man. I think it's gonna come around where everybody gonna need it again
Yeah.
sooner or later. We get to that point, and that's when you isn't that around the time you moved to New York?
I moved to New York. I'm not good with dates, but
No, I mean we ain't got the exact date.
yeah, I mean like years and shit like that. But it's probably around the time. Yeah, it was maybe 2013.
Yeah, I think that was. You know what it was because it was right before. And I want to tell you
It's like
this.
2013, 2014.
It was like 2013, 20. I got hurt 2014. So we did the mixtape around 2013, 20.
It was like 2014. Yeah,
it was 2014.
Because I moved back 2020 and I was out there for like 5.5 years.
Because I remember we should sit on the phone while you was working and shit all day. What was you doing? Like, what job was it?
Man, I was delivering car parts, bro. So out there, like, they got like say it's like an AutoZone or whatever. They got a lot of mom and pop like auto parts stores out there, but it's so big. You know what I mean? It's like it was really a market for you, like you delivering pieces. They order up a car part they need, and we had about 6 drivers. We just delivered car parts to different like auto like shops or whatever. But it was cool. It was like 10.99. It was like under the table. You know, you get a nice little check. It was cool. It was just. Boy, I was depressed doing that shit.
Man, dude, you don't know. I was just okay. I was depressed at the same time because I'm on the phone in a wheelchair just talking to you, and you just talking to me. I'm like, what the fuck is you over there doing? You would just get up. I hear you drop the package off, you get back in. Yeah. But you was like, you never showed it, though.
Right. Hell no.
We were on the phone for hours, bro. Like,
I used to literally be in the car from like, I get there like 8 to like 6. Like 5, I get home about 6. You know what I mean? All day, like.
And get up and do it again.
YouTube, bro. I used to just have my phone like on one of those like vent like holders and just I'd be watching all type of shit on YouTube. Like,
and wasn't it busy in New York?
I was in Jersey doing that.
Jersey, okay.
And it was like right across the water, so it's similar to New York, but it was like super busy, yeah.
So when you get into that, was it up there where you were just like, man, I got to make something shake? When did you have that thought? Like,
well, I was still like DJing here and there, you know, when I could, like network up some shit. Like it was man, the DJ scene kind of weird out there. Like a lot of like they got like big boy DJs that's fire. Some of them don't be that good either, but it be like more like the name out there. You feel what I'm saying? Like. So it'd be hard to like get on with like DJing. They want you to do a lot of free shit. You know what I mean?
I'm not doing it.
So I mean, sometimes I would. You know what I mean? It got to the point where I was doing this one party, and I was killing it. Like I'm talking about, I'd be opening up for niggas, and the crowd would leave, like going crazy. Like once I leave, you know what I mean? And nigga was like, man, I don't even. I'm like, when the next one, we like, man, honestly, bro, I don't even really got no budget for you, bro. I'm like, I'm doing this for free. Like, that's the thing. I feel like I need to pay you. And I lost the gig like that. I swear to God.
Being too damn good, man.
Like, overqualified. Like, what man, type of shit is this? I'm like, man. So, I was working or whatever, and my dog Wayno, man, I still rock with Wayno to this day. He a manager. He actually work at QC right now. But
that's Wayno from what's Everyday Struggle.
Yeah. So I met him through Molly or whatever, and he ended up calling me like, we need a DJ, whatever. He was managing Dave East at the time. Like, we going to Rhode Island, we need a DJ. I'm like, bet, like I'm I'm on it. Like, just let me know when. He like, we about to leave in a couple hours. So I had called my, boss. Like, yo, I need to. It's an emergency. I need to leave. And he like, no, you can't leave. So I had to quit to go. And the gig ain't even really turning to nothing. Like, I got paid and everything, but it was just a one-off. I was just replacing his DJ at the time.
Yeah.
So then I came back and they ain't had no job, but I wasn't not about to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would do the same thing. Man, what? I never knew that.
Yeah.
You get to that part. So
I ended up going back to that job too.
I bet you up there. I know, motherfucker. You just can't fire a motherfucker up there and just not bring him back. Like, if you need me, motherfucker. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, just too busy up in this motherfucker. So when you get up there, when did the part with? Did you come up to like I gotta make some shake with the clothes and stuff?
That was kind of far down the line. I end up I literally used to be depressed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and
speak on that depression, bro.
Like Megan seen it in me, so I would like.
Shout out to Meg, man. She been around all the time.
I would go to work, get off work, come home, have dinner, like watch some TV, go to sleep, do it all again for 6 days a week. And that ain't really how I move. Like, I was really depressed. Yeah. And she was just like, yo, you need to do something. Like, I don't know what the fuck you need to do, but you need to do something. So I ended up quitting. You know what I mean? Like, she like spoke some life into me. I ended up quitting and just going straight. That's when I was selling the shoes. You remember when I used to be
you was like,
reselling?
Damn, that's crazy.
So
you did a lot of shit first, didn't you?
Yeah, facts. I ended up quitting and going crazy on the shoes. You know what I mean? Like, I used to have like this FedEx account, and I used to like overnight the shoes, so it wasn't even like they had to wait that long. Like, I was getting shit early. I ended up linking in with a store, my dog Carlos at Kit Clusive, and I at that point I didn't even have to stand in lines no more. He used to just bless me.
Damn.
Yeah, I was booming the shoes heavy, and most of my customers was in Toledo. I was just feeding Toledo with all the shoes and shit. I was selling Supreme and shit on the internet. I was just hustling for real.
You was going silly with the shoes too. I remember that. I was so broke, fucked up back then. I wasn't buying no motherfucking shit. I'm telling you, I was just fucked up. Like, bro, like when you said the part about the the depression part, right? Mm-hmm. I just remember, man, when I got hurt, I had a spinal cord, I came home. I was in a wheelchair, so now it was different. Because I'm like, damn, I was promoting parties. I was able to run around and get some money. So it's like, now I'm just sitting here useless, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then one day I was just sitting there. I think I was watching the Murray Parvis show or whatever. And I was in the house, nigga. I came home. I was so happy to be home. Then I was so happy to be alive because of what happened to me. Yeah. And I was just sitting there like, some just epiphany just came over like, nigga, you got to get the fuck up. Like, you gonna have to, I thought about Joey Lokes. That's what it was. Excuse me. I thought about Joey Lokes. I'm like, man, this nigga gonna let shit get him down. And he got more money than a lot of niggas. Yeah. And he going hard like a lot of niggas. So what I did was, Kringle, my nigga Dion. I had certain homies come through. They get me up out, and my girl, they was getting me out the wheelchair. And I was going to Jesse James West, and I was hosting for like $150. That's all I was making. I didn't even have gas at this time. All I had was electric. I didn't even have gas. And when it got cold, I had major heaters. But I got up every week, man. Sometimes because when you have a spinal cord injury, your bowels be fucked up. That's why I pissed on myself, and I had to be in the club with piss on me. But I stacked that 150, so I probably made like twice a week, like $300 in one weekend. Let's average that. I did stack that for like a month, and probably had a couple tools and few selling my medication with Perks, Vicodins and shit. I stacked it up, man, and me and Dion went and rented out to Lacey's, and I got a bag. Word. I ain't looked back since, man. I was like, because I was thinking like I can't work. I don't want to be no $600 a month check getting nigga and none of that. So, but it was fighting that depression, bro. Like, that shit is crazy because I didn't know what it was. I used to see people say I was depressed. I'm depressed. I was like, get the fuck out of here. You just want some attention. When you sitting in that motherfucker, you sitting in a big adult human diaper, and that shit hit, bro. But I would never guess, and that says a lot. When you speak on the depression part, that means a lot for you to for a person probably that's watching this and just see all the glamour and the grits and all the shit. They don't know about the deep shit that you done went through, and that's part of me asking you on to the show. And I named it My Truth Podcast because your truth, my truth, anybody's truth could motivate the next Gotti. You know what I'm saying? The next Mud man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And while you here, I want to give you your flowers and say I appreciate you. I love you, my nigga.
Thank you, brother.
You know
I appreciate
what I'm saying?
That. I love you too.
And keep going, keep striving, keep being great. And you know, and any kid or anybody listening to this or watching this, man, this man across me, man, he come from that. Yeah, you heard he said he came from Belmont and Avondale. A lot of these came and walked down or even stopped their car and get out at that store. You know what I'm saying? When it was open. So let's get back into it. So you get back into the club, make it till you get off your ass and get on your shit. Then after the shoes, then what?
I always was like selling I'm from the mud. That's what like with the mud hand. You remember that? You know what I mean? So I would come back here and there.
Still got them shirts.
I come back here and there and DJ. I'd be DJing parties here still, fly out. And then I do pop-ups too. You know, the pop-ups always did well. You know what I mean? With the I'm from the mud shit. Always sell out, but it'd be like 50, 75 units. You know what I mean? We'd sell out in the weekend, but that's all it would be. I ain't really even think that I could like make a living off the shit. You know? It's just quick bags. I was really just hustling. Yeah.
What was that point where you were just like, man, I ain't working no more? When did you have that point?
Well, that was when my last job was that delivering them car parts. You know what I mean? I just started selling the shoes and shit. You know what I mean? That like I made more money reselling than that job, and I made pretty good money with that job. So
do we feel like we was cheated as kids? Like, damn, man, we did all this working because I ain't worked since 2014. Like, what the fuck? Like, do you feel like we was cheated? Ain't nobody taught us this shit?
Yeah, I think we gotta like kind of. We have to teach our kids, like, you know, about entrepreneurship and shit like that, because ain't nothing wrong with working, but what if they the type of kid that don't want to work, you know, then that's when they go to the streets. They need to have another option, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's as parents, it's our duty to, like, teach them about entrepreneurship, and they can buy something for $5 and sell it for $10, you know?
Yeah, that's big. What do you tell the kid that's coming up? He just got the shirts. He frustrated. Shit in the bag, it ain't moving. What do you tell him?
You just got to keep going, and you got to look at people like me or Gerald, you know, or someone else like a Justin with support black colleges and different people that's doing it on a high level. You know what I mean? You gotta just keep going, because I didn't really know to like go YouTube like somebody selling merch and follow that or whatever. I was following some other shit, but so I didn't know that I could make a living off of it. You know, it wasn't until like 2018 when I realized, like, damn, I can really be selling this shit. And
damn, you ain't realized it till then?
Yeah, I ain't really realized.
You dropping some motherfucking news on me today, brother.
Yeah, I ain't really start going hard with I'm from the mud and Mud Made until like 2019, the end of 2018. Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah, but I had it since 2012, literally. Me and Lauren, we had it, and
shout out to Lauren. I ain't seen her in a minute.
She moved out the country. Yeah.
Y'all gotta excuse me on this episode. This nigga, see, I don't get to talk to him a lot, so like him dropping this news on me is like surprising some of the shit he's saying.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
A long time ago, she moved to like Berlin. I'm not really sure where she at now, but yeah.
Why you don't ever pop your shit like you can?
I just don't. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, so it's like it don't really make sense to, you know. Definitely. I don't think it's a bad thing to like, you know, to like celebrate and shit like that. But I just ain't nowhere near I want to be, man. Yeah.
So, and you very humble. A lot of people think you're an asshole and you ignorant. You know that, right? They always thought that, though.
I heard it all the time when I was DJing. You know, I heard it all the time, but I'm not at all.
Just once you get around, just like, this is the most down. It be motherfuckers ain't got nothing going on to act way like, I don't know. You they don't know how cool you is, bro. Like you really like a cool dude.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah.
Get down. Damn, I lost my damn thought. I was about to say. Wasn't you the first? And I want to put this on here. I'm putting you on the spot. Were you the first that used the mud hand thing?
From my knowledge, yeah. I was. I never really seen anyone using it. You know,
how do you feel
before
when
we started?
Around that time, because it was a lot of back and forth and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So on that time, how did you handle that? Like first time, because we had this conversation. Motherfucker, you like, damn, I'm doing this first. Like, if you see me doing it, why the fuck would y'all do it? Like,
yeah, we in a town that's so small, and it's like it's not easy out here, you know. So it took me a while to like get to that point, but like you can't really. I can't be mad that people do it, but shit, people just trying to feed their kids. Like, you know what I mean? Now that I got a kid, I really see like niggas like, I don't give a fuck about who is Gotti. They ain't my friend. Like I'm trying to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when you see like all the like the knockoff designers and all that, it's flattering too. Like when somebody like try to use your shit, like I mean I'm popping for real, you know. Yeah. So I look at it like that. Like I can't be mad at nobody. Try to get some money, you know. Yeah. As long as if it ain't like stepping on my toes or nothing, you know. And I end up stop using the bird altogether and just doing I'm from the mud, like the bottom part of it, and kind of branded it that way a while ago. So I ain't used the mud since. I mean the bird since. So yeah, I ain't really care, bro.
That's nuts that you you just said fuck it all together. Damn, that's so crazy. Would you ever drop a throwback? I'm from the mud with the
only if it's with the mud hands. Yeah. Like back then I didn't even think like, damn, I can do a collab with the mud hands. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't even a thought. Like I didn't even know it was possible. But like doing like different shit, you know, the funny bone and shit like that. That shit,
that was dope.
I ain't never think that I can do shit like that years ago. But like you can really partner and do stuff with anybody. So that's the only how I would do it, is if it was with the mud hands. Yeah.
So I'm from the mud. What made you come up and just be like, man, you know what? This is mud, man. It's here. This is what it's gonna be. This the stamp. Get with it or get lost. This is blue magic, like basically.
Like I said, I'm from the mud and I'm in Jersey, and I used to be like when I wear the I'm from the mud shit, I would like be like in my apartment building, like leaving or something. Somebody in the elevator would be like, I'm from the mud, you know, and I had this long story and tried to explain to them what the mud hens is and this, that, and the third. And I was like, I kind of like stopped wearing it all together. Like, man, fuck this shit. Like, I don't feel like answering this question. You know what I mean? And it was kind of like, and then it was like more Toledo. Like, I'm from Toledo. That's how I kind of viewed it. And then like being around like all these people with Marley, Fabulous, and whatnot, and like I ain't even want to gift them it because it's like it's some Toledo shit, you know. So I'm like, man, I need to make it where everybody could wear it proudly, you know. And all the rappers talking about they from the mud, so it was like mud made, you know. And I did like some shorts, like t-shirt and shit like that, and started. It really wasn't even all that at first, you know what I mean. I just started going hard with it. I did like these tonal crew necks and shit, and that was like the first time I really stamped it, and it kind of just built from there. But I was more proud to like seed it, like bro, you from the mud, you know, you mud made, like, you know, you should rock this, you know, like get it out the mud type of thing, you know. It was just, that was the rebranding of I'm from the mud to mud made, you know. I still use I'm from the mud sometimes, but mud made is really like what took off. So.
What was that first person with the name or celebrity or somebody where you was like, yo, I gotta send this to somebody? Like, who was that person?
Probably Fabulous. With Mud Made, probably Fabulous. He wore it on like, he did like this freestyle on like Apple Music or something, and I'm at the studio with him or whatever, and he like I'm about to go do this freestyle on Apple Music or whatever, and he's like, you got some shit in the car with you? I'm like, hell yeah.
Hell
like,
yeah, I'll rush down to this motherfucker. I'm damn near out the door before you.
So I went and I was like the Carhartt. I gave him like the Carhartt shit that I did with the black on black. I think it was a crew neck he had on. I was like, bro, he one of the realest, bro. Like he gonna wear it when he gonna be seen. You know what I mean? Like he could have just wore it in the studio. He like, I'm about to be on this platform. I'm gonna wear it. So yeah, that was love right there. That's probably the first time. Yeah.
And you got a lot of collabs, right? Mm-hmm. You have Isaiah Cooks, you have Albert, so many names.
Yeah.
How did them relationships? How did you build some of them relationships? And how do you come up to who you were going to pick? And like the O'Shea guy, that's my favorite shirt. Yeah. Zaya and her is my two favorite shirts. How do you build them relationships? How do you pick who you gonna put on them?
So with like Zaya and Albert, you know, O'Shea, like that's all like family. Like I knew Albert forever, you know. And Zaya, she been like, I remember I had a pop-up. I was living in New Jersey. I had a pop-up, and her and her dad, she was in high school going to Rogers. Her and her dad came to the pop-up or whatever, and I had gave her like a hoodie, and she like really just been supporting me, you know, since then, a long time ago. So, you know, we support each other. Yeah, so that was love. Like it's really like relationship-based. Like unless it's like somebody like Jim Jackson, like I always growing up looked up to him. You know what I mean? Somebody like that, or like listening to Anita Baker. You know what I mean? When I grew up, like
dude, I missed that shirt, bro.
Yeah, it's still it might be still online. I think it's still online. But yeah, like people like them, they like legendary. You know what I mean? And then the other people is kind of like relationship based. Like I don't really do it for like trying to like oh they can make me a lot of money or this, that, and the third. It's really like who I really fuck with, you know, like I really like appreciate them and they art, and I want to do shit with them. Yeah. What's crazy is that E-Bunny, man, years ago, I still got it. I'm gonna find it in my files. Made a shirt for E-Bunny. This was like, man, years ago. It was just like that, but it never came out. And that E-Bunny would have been the first one. Yeah, and
are you in
it
trouble?
Just never. They were like selling merch. It was before a fight, and they were selling merch. You know, like
and you didn't want to step on the.
Yeah, I was trying to do it with them, but they just had their own thing going at the time. You know, and Mermaid definitely wasn't nowhere near where it is now. So yeah, but that's funny because I definitely had that same type of style shirt for E-Bunny years ago. Yeah.
How did Jim Jackson react when you showed him?
Jim Jackson was cool. He was cool. He really liked the shirt. Jim Jackson was just more about like, you know, I'm serious about my likeness or whatever. Like, what's the business gonna be?
Yeah, that's Jim. Like, nigga played for the Lakers.
So, he's about his business, which I respect. I'm about my business.
Yeah.
So that was kind of. He was like, just donate the money. He didn't even want the money. Like,
he did.
Yeah, just donate the.
That's real nigga shit.
Yeah.
So, and for people that don't know watching this, they heard you drop the name Anita Baker. Can you explain to us what the Anita Baker ties is to Toledo?
She was born in Toledo. She was raised in Detroit, but Anita Baker, the GOAT, was born in Toledo, Ohio. Like, you can look it up. She was born here. You know what I mean?
I never knew that.
But yeah, she kind of rep Detroit because she moved there and was raised there and got her career and shit.
Didn't her family see the shirt?
Here. I'm not sure. You're
not sure. That's a hard. I gotta go look on
that might be the hardest one.
It is. Let's go ahead and say it. Let's say it. That's that boy right there. That's the Anita Baker. Yeah. Damn, that's tough. It's another one. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna send it to you. It's this lady here, man. I just seen her on a show. She's a dope fiend now. Like I don't know if she's still alive. Have real Grammy singing with James Brown type shit. Like backup singer. Like she from here. Her name like Gloria or something, man. I think she passed. I for sure I wouldn't say she smoked. I mean, shit, she did. Everybody seen it. You know, I ain't got no feel.
You know what one I want to do?
Which one?
Put it on the podcast. I talked to my cousin about it, but it didn't really come from it. But I want to do a Rance Allen one. Wow. That'd be hard.
Y'all heard it here first. A Rance Allen. Oh, my God. Yeah. You know to get in touch with him? Well, his family? Rest his soul.
His
R.I.P.
wife, I hit my cousin Justin up. I know he close with that family, and I told him let his wife know or whatever, but I ain't heard nothing from him. But
A Rance Allen
that'd
t-shirt.
be hard. That'd be hard.
You get that Rance Allen t-shirt, I'm going to church. I'm going to church with the slacks on and the whole lows and put a Rance Allen. People don't know. We got a lot. Toledo, we got a lot of talent that came out of here, man.
Nah, facts.
Rance Allen, like you said, Jimmy. Who else came out this?
There's a lot of people, bro.
We go to the actors, Katie Holmes, man, a lot, man. It's so many I can't just think off of that I had connections to Toledo. And I was telling my son, I would be showing my son people that's from Toledo, and it was I was showing him like because he wants to rap, right? Mm-hmm. But I tell him like you can do the rap thing, but put some harmonizing into it because one thing that makes it out of Toledo, people don't know, is R&B. Yeah. So like you say, Rance Allen, gospel group singer, Life singer, Sean Kane singer, Martina singer, who the fuck else I say? Shirley Murdoch singer. You might want to throw Shirley Murdoch on one of them shirts. That'd be ill. That'd be crazy to put her on one of them shirts. And she actually come back to the city a lot.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. She did a show
downtown. They gave her the key to the city and shit.
Fire. Yeah.
So
that'd be crazy.
So we get to a point in our careers in life where we're criticized, right? Mm-hmm. People don't like some of our moves. You know what I'm saying? I remember this part, was it like a year and a half ago when you put the pricing on the stuff and people had all this stuff to say. How do you handle that?
Like how do I handle like people
like the screw? Not even gonna say a screw nigga, but this is like as a first like. How you gonna tell me how to sell my weed? You know what I'm saying? Like how do you just handle the noise? How do you block it out? Because it be a lot. Like you block out a lot. I watch it every day. Like you block out a lot. People will be like, man, he want this for this. Man, he can go to hell. But I see the same motherfucker saying that with the shit on.
Well, I encourage it, because it's like it's promotion. You know what I mean? You can't pay for that. You can't pay for everybody talking about Mud Made, like just retweet, like reshare after reshare after reshare after comment after people in the comments like laughing at the comment. Like you can't pay for that. Like there's no way I can be like, yo, I got like 5,000 to make that happen. It's not that type of. It's so organic. You know what I mean? So like when something like that happened, it's like I remember a second time it kind of happened. I encouraged it. I inboxed the first dude that did it and was like, yo, like don't stop, like. Keep going, bro. Like, I ain't mad, bro. Like, just keep, And he was like, man, I'll fuck with you. He ended up coming to cop some shit. But I'm like, bro, like, you can't pay for that. Like, please, that's what I said. Like, please don't delete this, bro. Yeah. Like, please don't delete it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to run a sale and we're going to run it up. Like, please don't delete that.
I need to hear that, man. I need to hear that.
So it don't bother me at all. And none of it matters. That's back from when I like first went, like it don't matter, like as long as like verse good, Megan good, my family good, I don't care about none of the internet shit. That shit is so fake, bro.
Damn, yeah, the internet. Yeah. I've realized it because I'm a little bit. I like being on there making fun, but now I've realized like social media, and I tell everybody, you got to carry yourself on social media because back in the day. Some shit happened. I'll be like, man, suck my dick, man. Y'all can go to hell. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to be when shit happened going on. I'm sorry. But that's how I used to be. But now that I know that I got this going on, I see, like, I get tagged in stats that probably never hit the internet because, for one, I'm reporting the fuck out your stats you tag me. For two, it's like, for real. I think I made a whole stat about me one day because I wouldn't play his fucking song. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I done almost got jumped and all type of shit DJing and didn't want to play a nigga song. I just feel like
I think we tore that bitch up that night.
When you go out of town, you literally have to pay to play, like, and they didn't get that. Like,
it's not $50.
Yeah, like you gotta pay to get your song played. If they don't want to hear it, like I'm gonna stop my entire crowd to just listen to your song because you wanna. No, it don't work that way.
Like I don't think they understand. They don't. understand. Like, I got just say this, I got these 500 people just grooving, going, and I play your one song. What do you think that proves?
Yeah.
Besides, they're gonna look at me and call me ass, and I see the stats in the morning.
Stop. And you know Toledo,
Toledo don't hold a motherfucking soul up.
That was one of the reasons I left. Like, I love playing new music. You know, that's my job as a DJ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to get a lot of criticism for it, but like, I feel like that's I take pride in. Some shit hit the internet. Future put out a new song tonight.
I gotta play it this weekend. Play it,
you know, and I'm one of those DJs. I come from like studying the flosses and Mr. Rogers and
shout out to Mr. Rogers,
Funk Flex and you know Envy. Like I'm gonna play that shit over and over. That's my job. You know, and people like I don't really rock with that. Like so,
you the reason I know who the weekend is.
Some people love it. Some people hated it. But like somewhere like New York, you know, I play at a crowd and first of all, they up on the song too. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. Hit the internet, they on there like me too, and they hear it and they appreciate it. And even if they don't like it, if it's hard, it make them move. They gonna dance to it. Where here they gonna be like still as fuck. Like what is this?
What is this? What is this? I hear it all the time. And I play, man. What song was it, bro? What song? I think it was like a Key Glock song, bro. That bitch, I'm in my bag. Like hardest this is song. Hard. Like, I love that song. Motherfucker, this is like, what is you doing? What is this? Is one of those.
I never hear that song. Like, I still never hear it. Like right now.
No, I play it. You gotta come to mind. You know, Gotti. What I tell you, bro. I'm playing
records that you can play.
I know sometimes you gotta slip the old shit. Like, what I just came from Houston. Dallas, and I forgot the DJ name. He always with Bigger Ranking. Okay. I studied dude a lot. And even when I went down to Tampa, Bigger Rankin was there again, study him again. So I feel great about my DJ and shit. Like, it fucked me up when they be like, some people like, I don't want to hear Young Boy. Dude's young, like, this is what they playing. Like, this is what, and then they'll go to the internet and be like, oh, the DJ's here. Like, y'all don't get, like, what we trying to do is, it is frustrating. That's part of the reason I'm on my way out real soon.
I think about DJing almost every day.
I love it, bro. I just love it, bro.
I just can't go back.
You can't.
I mean, eventually I'll start like mixing again, but as far as doing clubs and parties and stuff, I probably won't.
I got a little bit left in me, but that's just
keep going. It's great money, you know. I wish I had the capacity.
It's great money, but I know I got other shit that I'm about to head towards. Where it'd be like, I'm always dust to keep them near. Like, I got 2 turntables. I got a hella shit, but it's just like, sometimes it's a headache. Yeah. I had a gig out of town that kind of went bad. I wanted to body this ATL, the Gold Room in ATL. I was on my way, but this shit happened. Okay. But yeah, it's good and it's decent. I tell people this. A DJ will outlast a promoter. Okay. You think about it. Well, here, it outlasts a promoter. Because a DJ is like a barber. You always gonna need your haircut. You always gonna need your break. Or a nigga that fix on cars, you always need your brakes changed. Always, you know what I'm saying?
I think it depends on how you brand yourself. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's some promotion groups like AG and shit like that. They, like, huge, like, bigger than life. Like, they known for bringing all the artists, all the entertainers, and somebody like them, they gonna last forever, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be DJs that come and go, but then you got DJs, it's like you can't get this nowhere else.
Like
know?
Lou.
Yeah.
Like niggas like that. And
or even like, you know who I rock with? I never really like did a party, but he always just seemed like he was in his own lane to me. One time.
Yeah.
I never really seen him rock a party or nothing, but I just feel like he always had a whole different crowd. He just always in his I don't know him from
I know him a little bit. I learned some business shit from him.
He seemed like he be on his business, and I respect that.
I learned a lot of the business side from him. I watched a lot. He's not bad. He a body motherfucker.
Nice.
Him. What's another DJ around here? I admire them all, man. My dude Knots. I admire them all. I love the skill.
I like the young dude.
Who, Zay?
Yeah.
I like Zay. That's my little bro. I like Zay. Yeah. Who else? Cure.
Yep, Cure. Yeah,
That's your protege. Is that
That's
your,
my-
you just say that's your protege?
that's my dog. You know, that's my dog. So I don't even know what the fuck a protege is.
That's just something they put out, and I just thought it
but-
was nice to use a big word or
Yeah.
something. That's all I thought it was.
But that's my dog. Yeah, I mean when I was DJing, and
He used
I'm
to
like,
open for you.
I need a DJ to do this or that. I'm calling Cure for sure. You know, because I really fucked with his music. You know,
I like Kaya.
Kaya, yeah.
I
Kaya,
like Kaya. She
yeah.
dope. She dope.
It's a lot of new DJs.
It's a lot of them. They gotta get that hustle. Zay got that hustle like we got that hustle.
I see Zay everywhere. Yeah.
Zay got that hustle. I always tell him like just don't. And it's just not to him. I tell the younger niggas like, don't fall victim to this the nightlife wise, like the drugs. I'm not saying you do any of them do drugs, but the partying or the shit that because this shit can make you big headed. And I've seen niggas go have a bunch of kids or go just throw away and not live their life and be stuck in a trap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think kids necessarily mean you stuck. You know, like.
No, I've seen some niggas stuck. Not them, but I've seen niggas as was
Yeah, you
before
see
us.
people that had kids and got stuck. I
Yeah,
get that,
like
but
before us, like
you
got
can
stuck.
you can have kids and it could turn you all the way up. I feel like my kid turned me all the way up.
Yeah,
like,
mine did too.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
Mine got me
if
out
you
of gang
if you out there and you know you have some kids, you might even feel discouraged now. Like use that kid to motivate you to get some shit going. So.
Because yeah, you right about that. Because when I had a kid, if I didn't have a kid, I probably no cap, I'd probably be dead.
Yeah,
in jail.
kids save a lot of people too. Yeah.
Because even when I'm in the car and a motherfucker cut me off, I'm in the car with my son, and I'll just be ready to roll up like, motherfucker. I just look over at him like, I can't get him in this shit. Because my son, he's 16. That's my road dog. He going to do whatever pops on. He on whatever I'm on. Like, so it's like, yeah. No, when I say the kids, it's just putting them in different women and not being, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's when I say the kid part, like nigga, slow down, Rick James. Like, motherfucker. Like, don't get caught in the part.
If you can help it, try to only have kids by one.
I only got one.
And have a family if you can. You know, have it by the right one. So.
And we need more of that. I'm glad you, and this is why I like about what you put into the atmosphere is this world don't see. Well, before our era, we really ain't see it like that. A person, even though I grew up with my dad, but I know it's people that be like, we'd be talking, I'd be like, man, my dad, nigga be like, yo, dad, like it was foreign or something like that.
No, that's
nigga,
a fact. That's a fact.
Like, nigga, yeah, my pops, bro.
I don't know too many people that was raised with they dad and they mother, not in the same house. You know?
So yeah, we put that in the universe, like how you was versed, man, on the internet, man. That's a cool. You almost give me baby fever when you post it. Like, man, I want another one. I don't want no more kids unless I know it's a boy.
If you seen what he did behind the scenes, you'd be like, fuck having another baby. For real.
That's how I usually go though,
That
for real.
That dude crazy.
And he in the terrible twos too, man.
Yeah, he terrible.
How you like the soccer?
He fuck with it when he want to. Sometimes he ain't on it. So he be like, you know, he won't even run. Every last kid will run. He'll just sit there like, and you can't get him to run. Like, he just want to do what he want to do.
And then y'all put y'all baby pictures up. I was like, God, that's your twin.
Oh, verse, yeah.
Yeah, I see your baby pictures, seen his. I was like, oh yeah, that's your twin, man. That's nuts.
No, that's my dude. Yeah, I'm like, he don't know it yet, but like I try to get him every Jordan and all the Yeezys and shit.
Yeah.
Try to keep him fairly clean. That's gonna be like his first little flips. Like when he get when he get old enough, he gonna be selling them. We gonna know some football player, some have a new baby, and he gonna have all the
shit
kicks from 10 years ago. Like,
that's
yo,
tough.
like we can just bless your son can just have, or daughter can just have all the kicks right now. I done seen people do it, you know, like that's gonna be his first little flip.
It wigged me out because I went to my son's room the other days, and he just got shit lined up. I'm like, his braids look.
Yeah.
I was terrible at shoes when I was 16. I'm looking like, damn, your braids still clean. Them Yeezys still clean. Them. So he got shit lined up that he don't even wear, like, cause he a hooper. So half the time he gone with his hooping in his shit. I was just like, damn, nigga, I want to sell your shit.
That's a lot of value on them kicks, man.
Man, and people don't know that, man.
Used too, you know.
And that's part of the entrepreneurship shit too.
Yeah, you gotta teach it. Yeah, for sure.
Like he cut hair, so that's like
dope.
real dope. So
always gonna make some money.
Always make some money. I'm on process of trying to find him like a little barn to put in the backyard because I can't take 10 niggas in my kitchen.
And he can do so much. You know, he stay down. You really can come up with cutting hair. Like, shout out to my dog Twan. He got a fucking
man, I seen it, coming, man. You know? I seen it.
Yeah,
he got that building is sick. Man.
Yeah, he doing some real shit with that. You know, straight from like cutting hair. You know, and he might be.
He started out the house.
He might be the cheapest in the city too. Like, you know,
for his quality, his prices is very fair.
He might be the cheapest, and he like running it up. He just stayed down. Like I always ask him like, yo, man, I'm going this dirty. Like, nah, you know, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. Like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm like, that dude, he a
humble dude. He don't really pop his shit like that.
He come up, man. Yeah, no, cause you ain't, man. He people that be like super humble and they want to get so much further than where they at. Even if they like, you know, doing really, really well, it's like they probably got ambitions to be way bigger. So it don't really make sense to be, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Because it's really nothing in our eyes, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he one of them. Yeah.
You got to be like that with the humble shit. Somebody told me I was too humble. I'm like, no, I'm thinking in my head. I can't, like, when I be DJing, I be thinking in my head, like, oh, damn, I got to go pay this bill. Like, y'all be thinking, like, this weird shit. Like, I don't even think, like, I don't even be, like, I be in a grocery store, and somebody would come, and my son, like, damn, I was in the car, like, people keep walking up to you. I don't be paying attention. Like, I don't think of myself, like, I'm just Gerry. Like, I don't really look at every, like, I don't know. It's kind of like what you said. I don't be looking at shit, like, I be looking like, dude, I want to go get, I got this I want to give. I want to get. Sure. I want the house on the hill with the Rolex watch, and then maybe you might get a peep out of me.
I want a Rolex so bad.
Well, buzz down, bro.
I don't want no buzz down.
You don't want no buzz down?
That's why I ain't got one. I can go buy a buzz down. The one I want, I can't afford right now. I can't see myself paying for that.
Which one is it?
It's a presidential, but I kind of want that chocolate motherfucker with that green face. I don't know, but it's up there like 50. You know, I can't do that right now.
Not right now.
But I won't have one until I get the one I want. So I want a Rolex really bad.
That's the day in Detroit. They call it the trophy. I want the trophy next to, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I had a chain, but I gave it my son, and he just fucked it all the way up. What can we expect next from Mudmade?
Just grinding it out, man. Like, every day, you know, I don't really look into the future too long, you know. Like, right now I'm on summer, so I'm just every day just pounding out like designs and, you know, ideas and thoughts about summer. So
every day.
No, I go to work every single day. Yeah, you gotta work every day. Yeah. I mean, if you work the job, you gotta go every day. You know what I mean? You gotta put 40 hours in. That's full time, you know. So I'm trying to do at least 60, you know.
And how many people work with you with the company? Because now you got to come. Because she called me. She hit me with the, I'm Bugatti assistant. I'm like, my nigga made it.
I ain't made it. I'm trying to make
it.
So I needed some help. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I needed some help. So, yeah, it's just me and my assistant right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to your sister. You shout her out. Shout out to sister.
Big Naya.
Hi, Naya. How you doing? Can I see what's in that bag?
Oh, yeah. You know, I had to bring you some stuff.
My boy that came through and blessed me with the... Okay. Thank you, my brother. Let's see what he blessed me with, y'all. Just you and Nick. Oh, he got the hat. Oh, that's why y'all laughing so hard. He got the hat. Oh, man.
That's the 10th anniversary joint. It got the patch on the side.
Oh, man. I appreciate that, bro. Oh, man. I got to hide this from a kid. Oh, man.
It should be a T-shirt.
Shirt.
That's actually the collab, the Funny Bone collab.
The Funny Bone collab? Oh, hold on. Let me get it out. Let me pop it out. Oh, yeah, it's on the floor, man.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's podcast vibes. So.
Oh, man. Here we go, man.
XL cool, right?
No, I really wear it 2X, but
you know I swap it out.
I don't want to wear it. You don't want to wear it? I don't want to wear it. No, I want to keep it. And what I'm going to do when I'm about to put on these walls and stuff, like when people give me stuff like this, I'm going to put it in the frame.
For sure.
And, you know.
It's 100.
Anybody got a pen or anything? I want a marker or anything. I want you, before you get out here, I want you to sign it.
For sure.
And we're going to put it in the frame.
That's what's up.
But I really need this hat because I'm growing all my shit. I'm going my natural shit. I figure I ain't going bald yet, so I might as well let it go out.
I ain't lifting this hat.
Hey, bro, man, once again, bro, man, I appreciate you, man. The growth is unbelievable, man, because I just remember us staying up late, bro.
Late as hell.
Late as hell, and just having ideas. And we did that mixtape. It was just stories and conversations of, and sometimes we might not talk all the time or something like that, but I always want you to know, like, the love there, I mean, the support, always there. You know what I'm saying? Just to, every time I see it, I just smile, pop up. It's just, you know, they say don't be biased towards your people, but I got it. It's on the flow. I'm for saying something about Gotti.
Since we, I appreciate that, man. Since we both DJs, I want to know who you rock with in the city, like as far as rapping.
Rapping?
Yeah, because we got a lot of talent.
Man, you know.
Don't be biased.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be biased. Right now, just listening to. I really can't. Probably, I like Polo Gang June.
Polo Gang June?
I like Polo Gang June. He doesn't have a solo project, but
you gotta put me on. I don't think I'm hip. I know Polo Gang, but I'm not hip.
Polo Gang June is the one in the group that has no solo album, but he redid Boosie, Do It, a Stick It, a Stick It.
For real, it's hard.
And when you hear him come out, I'm gonna send you the video.
All right, bet.
Then he got go. It go him. I like Q Wild Thing. Chewy, of course. Chewy for sure. Chewy. Man, there's so many. Beans, most definitely Beans. But
you naming people I don't even know. You gotta put me on. You know, I ain't really been.
I fuck with Chewy.
I know Chewy for sure.
I fuck with Tino B, Free Tino B. Got a situation going on. Yeah. Gemini Chachi. I like Deucey and the other Chachi that was up here. I had them. I'm trying to think, man. There's so many I don't want to forget. There's so many young dogs like my son, them, man, all of them.
Yeah, start sending me that stuff.
Goob, all of them.
I want to hear them, bro.
It's a lot, man. You should be asking B, but he shoot the videos and shit. He be turning me on to the shit. Yeah. Q Wild Thing, my dude Sean Carfast. I don't want to feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
Yeah,
it's
a lot of people I ain't never heard of.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. It's just that. Who was that girl name that did the song? She remade the Young Miami song.
Oh, I just followed her. She was at Vibe Lounge. They had yeah, bro, that song.
That song crazy.
Like that's hard. Like, yeah, that was hard. What is her name?
Vice versa.
That was hard. That song was hard as hell. Yeah. And I didn't hear the Miami.
You never heard the Miami? I don't think he never heard it either. I was like,
so when I heard her, like, she was like doing it live. When she did it, I'm like, what the fuck? That's hard as fuck. Like, it's give me like the dreams of fucking the R&B, like the big type. Like that vibe. But I didn't know it was a Miami song. Yeah.
Yeah, she's dope.
That was hard. I want to hear more from her for sure.
Yeah, I want to get in touch with her. I want to get up here too, man. Her. Damn, man, there's so many. I just got to send you these niggas link. Man, we're so good. We got so much good talent in the city that you can go to, like, let's say, Apple Music got this, you just put on shuffle. Yeah. You can just say, I just hit one Polo Gang song, and all the Toledo people will pop up, bro. There's so many of these little niggas, and they got bars. I just want them to just, I don't know, man. It's a lot, bro. Like Nick Kane, he hard. Yeah. Damn, what's the other niggas, man? A couple cats. My dude Timo from my neighborhood. He hot. You gotta give to Timo. Damn, I can't think, man. It's a lot, God. It's a lot, bro. I know I'm forgetting some people. I'm like, oh, you forgot about me, but for sure, what's the name? Polo Gang June for sure.
Yeah, turn me on.
He hard, man. He hard, and he got the look. He got the voice. He aggressive. So it's
shout out to Polo Gang, bro. I always hear Polo Gang. Like,
you got to.
Them boys be having motion.
Listen, when artists started going back viral, they was the ones that set it off. I believe when Backstreet Baby dropped,
I remember that, yeah.
It was like a wave.
I was living out there, and It was
Damn, you was still living in New York when Backstreet Baby came out?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
And motherfuckers was asking me if I like knew of that song. Like, you know this? I'm like, yeah, that's from my city. Like, that's crazy. They did a lot with that song.
And where the fuck? What's we gonna get some new Relly Cole?
Man, you gonna have to ask Relly Cole. I don't know, but he my favorite. You know what I mean? Like, I just I don't know.
I like Relly.
I really don't know. He's so hard though. He's so hard.
I had his boy.
He got a show coming on the 7th.
Yeah, I seen.
This probably gonna air after that, but he got a show with like Miko and a few other people.
Yeah, shout out to Nico. Him. It's another nigga that's rapping, bro. I'm sorry.
If you ain't hip to Relly Cole, man, type in Relly Cole on Apple Music, man, and listen to that last project. It's so hard, man. And I executive produced it. It's hard as hell. That's the last thing I did in music.
Oh yeah, and Luke Kai too. I can't forget. Luke Kai and Young O. Them two dudes is hard. Oh, his cousin, right? This is a dude named Louis, right?
Louis the 13th or something like that. Do we go by that? Is it he got dreads? Yeah, he hard. He hard.
Man, we sit up here one night. We was just editing or something, and he was just playing. That's his cousin, and he was just playing. I'm like, this motherfucker got. Yeah. And he talking about these songs from years and years ago.
Yeah, he
like,
nice.
I'm like, this nigga, he hard, man.
He nice.
I want to find more R&B singers.
It's an R&B singer doing some things right now. I forget his name. He just did like a R&B cipher at my spot. What's his name?
Nate? No, it ain't Nate Hicks. What's the dude? Jay Davis.
Jay Davis was on it, but
He ain't the one that put it together?
I don't think so. It was another guy that was in there. But shout out to Jay Davis. Yeah.
Oh, your little sister, that's your sister or your cousin?
Who that?
She on the cipher.
She on the side. Oh, Nelly. Yeah.
She's dope.
Yeah, she hard.
That's another.
She different. She can go far with that shit.
I like her. I was just listening to, he ain't from here, but he from Memphis. The dude that got the it's something about you. That shit. What the fuck is his name?
He live here, but he not from here, you saying?
No, he don't live here at all. It's just, I was thinking about R&B because when I'm in the car, I just real shit. No, I'm asking you because you a DJ. When you're in the car, do you listen to rap or R&B?
I listen to mostly. It depends. It's mood.
You see what I was listening to. Y'all got in here. I was listening to the OJs.
I listen to a lot of old school around the office and all that. But sometimes if I'm grinding it out, getting a lot done, I need like Baby Money loud. You know what I mean? Like I need some trap shit loud. You know.
I feel so bad because I have to listen to music. Like when I gotta go out and get my mode, I gotta listen to somebody getting killed or something, like something just talking riding shit, like some hard ass, just some wild shit, bro.
I like Get Money type rap. That's what it's a lot of people I can't listen to. They talking about sliding and ops and I don't
see how nigga live when I'm getting ready to get turned. That's what I gotta listen to.
I need somebody talking about some money.
If I get listen to some Get Money shit, I might not go. I might go find a girl. I might go fuck with a girl or something. I might not go to the gig.
That's why we was different, because we came up on that Get Money shit, Jeezy and Jay and shit like that.
Now
the kids is shooting because they coming up on that bullshit.
That's why I told my son. I said, man, you can talk about slide, but I was like, man, rap about a female and some money, because that shit will outlast everything. More than anything, like that shit, you got to make timeless music, because one day you gonna get old, and nigga ain't gonna believe that you're a killer, and nobody wants to hear that. Yeah. You want to be able to have your mom to listen to it. You want to have your granny listen to it. You want to have you keep it real, man. We in the hood, and niggas that do all the shooting and killing, we don't want to be around those niggas. Like we be like, I'm cool, I'm straight, I'm good. I don't want to be around you, Mr. Bomb Threat. I'm cool, bro. So
I only want to be around people that's doing something similar to what I'm doing, something productive. That's the only how we all gonna stay productive, is if we hang around the people that's being productive.
How you feel about the youth situation around here, man?
I think it's the music. 1,000%.
You think it's the music?
Yeah. I never thought I would say that, but
but
I think it's
the way to that point.
I think it's the music, bro. Like the music is crazy. Like just the switches, and I didn't even know what a switch was. Like, you know what I mean? I got a switch on my AR, but it's a legal one, you know. Yeah. Like it go boom 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 boom, you know. But they going like boom 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 boom, like that's illegal. Like I ain't never heard of no motherfucking switch, not that type of switch. But the music, you hear it in the music, you be like, what's the switch? Oh, let me get one of those.
I don't like this rap about dead people shit. I hate it. I can't stand it.
You said rap about
like how they rap about the dead homies and shit. Like I was just watching me and he was talking about. I was just watching the dudes them from Detroit. I forgot dude's name. They was rapping about the band gang niggas, right? And this dude has a fucking cutout of all these dudes dead homies, and they rapping with the guns around these niggas. Like what the fuck? Like what's going on?
It's the internet, bro. It's crazy, bro.
It's the Folio nigga that went to the nigga gravesite and rapped about the nigga. I'm like, what the. Man, we wasn't, and these niggas out. And this is
they doing that on like a huge level. Like I feel like Black Youngster did the same thing. Like shot the shit like the grave.
You think that was
graveyard?
You don't think that was just a coincidence, or?
I don't really believe in coincidences.
Like nigga, you knew what you would do because you could have went back and be like, man, hey man, cut that out.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. Like we got to do better, man.
Yeah,
I mean, but at the same time, you know, if I could see if I was in that type of world and I had somebody that really hated me and wanted me dead or whatever, and it's like when you got an op, I don't got no ops, you know, so I really don't know, but I'm trying to see, like, if somebody was really trying to take my life, I'm going to try to take their life, and I ain't going to care about their life. I can see that.
I don't think I could ever take it to the internet.
I can see that side of it. That's crazy because you kind of telling on yourself.
Yeah, like I don't.
Yeah, but that's nuts. Like it's the internet, it's the music,
like
the internet, bro.
Like crazy. We was talking about the videos and shit. I'm like, these little dudes, they listen to the music, but they don't pay attention to shit because you don't see Lil Durk, you don't see Young Boy. They don't put no guns in their videos no more. Yeah. Niggas getting fed cases like y'all gotta.
I mean, they also, you know, that's real money they playing with, like
you
know, endorsements and shit like that. You can't be out here with guns. If you want somebody to give you some money, I just want all the youth to want to get some money. I know it's hard out here, you know, but find a way to get some money, bro. Like, cause that's so much cooler. Just getting some money.
Yeah, and it's safer. I had Chris Darrington up here. He said you gotta watch this clip I put on my Instagram. It's so funny. He like, man, listen, I never want to get shot. I think it probably hurts. I'm pretty sure it do. Like you can't live.
That's what kept. Yeah, you can really live off something like that. Like, you know how you say, I don't want to get shot, so I ain't about to do shit that's gonna get me shot.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I stay out the streets. Is I seen my mother and father in prison. I don't want to go to prison, so I'm not gonna do shit to go to prison. Like, it's simple. Like, but I don't know, man. These kids is crazy. I try to stay away.
And listen, they crazy. I come from the era we banged. I was gang banging, like it was heavy. And I'll be like, man, y'all niggas crazy, man. I wish I could.
It's sad, bro. Like you gotta. I go to work and home. Like sometimes I step out, but I ain't gonna be out till it close or nothing like that. You know, I'm gonna leave before everybody else leave, and even just at a stoplight, bro, somebody pull up next to you, tinted out, it ain't even nothing new. It's something looking crazy, tinted. Like, why do you got tints on that? Like, it look crazy. I get the clutching. Bro? Like, I shouldn't feel that way, you know. Yeah. But all these cars getting shot up and stuff, it's scary, bro.
Yeah, and I see they found the dude that killed the baby, man, the other day.
Did they?
Yeah, he confessed.
He confessed?
Yeah, you know,
wow.
They had the warrant. And guess how they find him? That's how I know this area ain't built like our area. They found this nigga. Everybody gave in their Ringer cameras.
Oh, really? Really? Damn.
And my little cousin, he was murdered over the weekend.
Damn, sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, so, you know, just seeing that, and, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I got PSTD? Excuse me, I'm a little dyslexic. PTS.
We all doing something.
I got it bad, right? These kids got it 10 times bad because I'll be numb to shit. They be like, oh, this happened. I be like, I can't cry.
I think it's the internet, bro. We see like, when we was growing up, we didn't see all these people getting killed on the internet like that. You know, it's like you get kind of
not even knowing them personally though. Like, when homies died, we wasn't too much. I'm keep it real, bro.
Like
a
a young
hard,
age.
tough cry. I ain't cried tough, hard cries probably since my granny. So when people tell me about that, I just be like, oh, like I'm nonchalant with the shit. I'm so numb, to it. Like,
yeah.
what the fuck? Like I might be sad inside. I just be like, oh, I probably drop a tear here and there. But it's like, even when Dee Dee died, that right there woke me up to be like, this shit ain't cool.
Crazy,
like afterwards.
Okay.
But yeah, just to see him, they took him, then they turn around, then Nico gone. You know what I'm saying? He was hard. Like that was nothing that he would have.
Rapping.
Yeah, he was hard, bro. He was hard. He had a banger, and I felt so bad that I didn't push it. Didn't push his single like I should have when he was here, because he sent me all this music, and I kept saying, "I'll sit down with you, bro. I'm gonna sit down with you." And you know, it's Untitled Demise. That's probably my next thing. Do I do want to get into music management or just not management?
I like that side of it.
Yeah, I don't want to be into because if my son hit like he's supposed to hit, I know what to do and not to do.
What's wild, bro, is like, man, we got so much talent, and they just need to be heard, bro. Like, and like, cause I remember I was at a couple like label meetings for Relly, you know, and they was really rocking with his tape. You know what I mean? Before it even dropped, you know, I'm playing it, and they like, we want to hear more. We want to hear more. So I used to like bang in his head, like, bro, you got to have like a catalog of so much music, because we got this, but you need to be ready for like 2 more projects. Like, and I kind of say that to say anybody that's rapping right now, like the people doing it on a high level, they in the studio every day. It's a job. You got to really like work. Even like how Dee Dee, like, they drop in so much music after, you know, it's because that man put in work. You know what I mean? He got verses, come in, put a verse on some shit, and you know what I mean? And just work. You got to work, bro.
I think I was going to talk to him. I want to executive produce one of his next projects.
DD? Yeah, it'd be hard.
Because I see that he has a lot of open verses on these songs. I feel like it should be longer, and it should be like Pop Smoke. Because he got like, I think Joey Lowe's got like a whole album. Tell ain't nobody heard. Now I know if he got it.
Word. He probably got records with ain't no telling who.
With who, like, you know what I'm saying? We never got to it. So, you know, rest long live the chef.
Yeah,
and nobody was better.
Level, he hard.
He was nobody better. Even Luke, I love Lukai though too. I remember me, him and Marley sat down, and we was on our way to get the shit done, and then COVID smacked us in the face. Like, so you know, around COVID, niggas weren't really getting.
People in the city, man, we got a lot of people shooting videos and shit too. Like, shout out to all of them. Like, you know, documenting a lot of this stuff. But you mentioned Marley. I want to definitely shout out Marley and his team, Shot Selection.
Because, man,
like them boys is really putting it on. Like, if you're an artist in the city, you know, you got a nice budget, get with Marley, bro. They shooting like they shooting all type of people.
He did Lil
shit.
Baby and Gotti, yeah.
Lil Baby, the Rob 449 dude that just dropped that Vulture Island. They just did that with Lil Baby, yeah. Like, Marley really going crazy. My dude Gerald, get with them
that
too.
dude. Let me tell you about Marley. I met Marley in high school, right? And he was the first dude I met that had. He was in high school, but he had college classes at the same time. And he always evolved, bro. It's like his elevation was always crazy. Like, he always seen a bigger picture.
Yeah.
He used to always say, like, I ain't gonna do music forever. Or I remember when he was rapping, I got a box of CDs, bro. I think I like his first album, bro. This was like, we was like 16, 17, bro. He was always ahead. He was like, all right, I'm rapping now. Now I'm gonna do beats. All right, now I'm gonna learn how to mix. Now I'm learning how to engineer. He always ahead. And I remember he was telling me about the video shit.
You know who crazy that I didn't even know?
Who?
Fucking what? How did this just go out of my head like that? Like, Chief is insane, bro. I did not know how hard Chief was until I heard him on Fayley's shit, and I'm like, wait, I gotta go back and listen to this dude. This dude is crazy.
You never knew that. You never listened to it. Man,
I never knew how crazy he is. Next level, bro.
Punchline's crazy.
That dude next level, dog. Shout out to the Chief, man.
Him, man, I keep telling niggas, man, they gotta do one more album.
Him and
Swagger Boys.
I
don't know if the other
Boys.
member rap. I don't know if he even rap anymore or nothing like that.
Who is so Swagger Boys was Marley Country, Chief.
And this dude named Red.
Okay, I don't know Red.
Shells?
I think I know Shells, yeah.
Right with him, he was on Ballroom with Country.
I think I know Shells.
It's his older brother.
Okay.
It's his older brother. He live in Atlanta now.
Them boys different, man. Like Country different, bro.
Country,
on that hosting side, that boy is different, like
and he know
if I was gonna have a wedding, he'd be doing my wedding. He know how to turn the party up. Like that shit's crazy. That boy different.
Yeah, Country, like a lot of them niggas.
He a good time for sure.
Who else was like a legend that you really be like, damn? I don't think Country get his flowers either though. He got a story, and I want him to tell it. He got a story.
You did one with him yet?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting. I don't know what the fuck I'm waiting on. He got a story with him and Young Jock, but I'm gonna let him tell the story because it's nuts. Like when he had Look at Me come out. That was around the Young Jock era.
Is Country from like down south somewhere?
I think is he from Tupelo, Mississippi?
I feel, man, I swear, I was young, bro, on Belmont, and I feel like Country lived down the street from me, bro. And he used to be like, I'm from
Mississippi,
down south somewhere, and that's my first memory of him. I'm not even sure if it's him, but
Cleveland, Mississippi.
Word.
Down by the, he gonna tell you I'm from Cleveland, Mississippi, down by the water.
Yeah, I feel like I met him a long time ago.
Did,
yeah.
He was always back and forth from here. Little grew up on Woodruff, but you know, Country is a very slept on legend. You know who else I'm coming up? I know we going for a long time.
I don't mind. We could talk music all day. I love music, man.
I want to get another one I'm working on. I want to get Charlie Mack on here.
Oh yeah, I was just hollering at him the other day, man. Yeah, it's a good dude, bro.
I seen him on what was it? He doing interviews. He was on BCSN working.
Oh man, I'm thinking about somebody else, bro.
Who was you thinking about?
I don't know why. I'm thinking about somebody else, man. I don't even recall. I don't even want to fry his name, bro. I'll be having so much shit in my mind. But I was just hollering at him the other day, and he a good dude.
Man, you just dude. You don't know his name, but he a good dude.
No, I'm saying I can't think of it, man. I can't think of it, bro. And it's crazy because I know him, like, personally, and I just can't even think of his name.
You know my biggest, one of my most biggest accomplishments in Toledo was to me, I got Super J music to the radio station and had to play it.
Nice.
All my life.
Appreciate that too. Yeah.
All my life. You know, me and JoJo, man, we go way.
Joe, he got a lot of potential with the music. He just gotta stay at it. Like I said, when you want to perform at a high level, you have to treat it like a job. You literally gotta
be in the gym.
If you can't put up shots every day, at least a few times a week, you know, you gotta really get in there. And you know, once he get on that, I feel like he got the ambition, he got the image, you know what I mean? He got the money. He just need to get them repetitions up, and he can do some shit. Yeah, and his big bro got some connections, so we can get it done. He just gotta work.
Big brother.
Yeah.
Oh man, you was big brother, man. That's so crazy. I remember JoJo, man. We used to work at McDonald's together.
For real?
Yeah, Joe was an old Burger King. He was the best cooking motherfucker. Man. That was a smart little dude, man, little Joe. And then he was getting money at a young age, though. After that, he turned up. Like he had the money. That's when I was like, this nigga's getting some money. When he had that money with everybody had the RIPs on the back.
Yeah.
I was like, this little young nigga's getting some money. He was young, man.
Yeah, hustler, man. Got that blood in him.
Yeah, y'all whole family get money. Like, well, I see the family get together.
I'm trying to get there, man. I'm trying to get there.
Let's get there. How do it feel that I cannot believe I didn't ask you this question. How do it feel when you see O'Shea doing her thing?
Bro, she is a legend, bro. She was just in the White House, dog. Like,
yeah, I seen that.
Bro, I don't know nobody from Toledo that went to the White House. Like, that's insane. Like, get invited to the White House, but bro, what's crazy is that, bro, I literally, like, she was like this big, you know what I mean? Like, this is my little cousin, like, doing shit on the craziest level, you know what I mean? I'm so proud of her, you know what I mean? Like, I can't wait till she get to, boxing, pro and all over,
She
and
on her way.
I could just go sit
She can whoop a lot of
ringside,
niggas.
you know what I mean?
She can whoop a lot of niggas.
Yeah, it's about to go down. I'm so proud of her, man. But yeah, that's crazy. Did you see the pictures?
Yeah, I seen. She
House,
uploaded them.
bro.
Yeah, she was
that
in
shit
there.
is insane. But yeah,
And it's like
super proud of
she was in there like she was just like it was normal to her.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, you in the White House,
like she doing shit in the White House. People ain't really supposed to be doing. They don't go and do that. Like she gonna forever be O'Shea and forever be herself, and that's like a beautiful thing. That's why she's successful, because she true to herself. So that's fire, bro. That's fire. She like did like a TikTok, like I'm about to go ask the president for some food. She like looked in the refrigerator, she ain't had no food. Like I'm about to go ask the president for some food stamps. Like,
oh
like
man,
documented the whole that shit. Like she gonna be big. She gonna be big. Personality.
Yeah,
super talented. She gonna be
she a very humble and loving person.
Yeah, she gonna be big.
All right, so we get to the end, right?
All right.
I'm gonna ask everybody. I give 3 words, right? And you can respond one answer or however you feel like about it. It's just 3 words. And I only give people these questions. Not saying all my guests not special, but just to get you here, because a lot of people be like, man, you ain't. I remember I told a girl, she like, do the wear clothes? Or I tell somebody, like, people was like excited about this episode right here. They was like my little bro Tone, AMG Tone, I told him, he like, that's a good one. Like you said before.
Shout out to him.
So we down to the end. I'm gonna ask you these 3 things, and I usually freestyle them off my head. So the first one I want to say is Black Shears.
Greatest. Is it one word or?
I'm just giving you one word, and you respond. You can just say one word. I prefer it to be one word because, like you said, greatest. I was like, right there.
Yeah, greatest. And I got my father's last name, Riley.
Riley, yeah.
But man, my Black Shears is the greatest, dog. The greatest.
All right. Music.
Number 1.
And last but not least, Mud Made.
Changed my life.
Done deal, man. I want to thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to stay in touch more, bro.
Sure.
I'm about to start. I'm going to ask you to. We about to start hitting the road and recording in certain spots. So I will ask for your blessing to come and do an episode of the store when I can.
Oh, for sure. Just let me know when. Yeah.
So it's done deal, man.
Let me know when. Yeah.
This is.
I got the perfect setup too.
You do?
Yeah, it's like a loft type area. It's like it'll be perfect.
And we can drink in there. I don't really be drinking in here. I don't be fucking. We supposed to say I can't do nothing in this one yet, man.
Yeah.
I got this building just got new owners, so I don't want to put out yet.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you for coming on, man. Thank everybody for tuning in, man. Listen up, y'all, man. Let's stop the fucking violence, man.
Please.
Let's hold each other accountable. They're never going to police us like we can police us. And I'm not talking about no white or black shit. I'm talking about the law. Only us can police us. Babies is dying. Kids is getting shot. We have a too small. We're not Chicago. Toledo, we can stop the shit. They looked at cameras to find who killed that little girl. It's not snitching if a child is involved. Y'all got to stand up and get some morals about yourselves out there. Y'all got to stand on something. Y'all got to be smart. It's not snitching if you saving a life, my brother. Think about what y'all do, man. These morals y'all sitting on, they ain't it. It's not. It's innocent people getting hurt. It's young men dying, man. So I want to just challenge anybody listening, watching this. We all we got, man. These kids is dying. And it's getting sickening, and it ain't worth it. So I'm going to end the podcast on that note. I'm going to ask y'all to subscribe. I want y'all to check out the Mud Made.
Mud
Tell me your story.
Mudmade.com, man. Mudmade.com. 120 10th Street. Pull up.
So that's the episode in the books. It's for Porter, Bugatti, Nye, my nigga B Visions. We out. Peace.